Now, before you get any dirt into the funnel, you've got to get your filter sand in. This is special filter sand. You can't use any sand. It comes in your pack. So I've just emptied the bag of sand into the wetting front detector, and that's going to be our filter. And now I'm going to add water again, just so that we can settle it all down. Now, it's going to take some time to pop up, because this water's got to move all the way through that sand down to the bottom. Of course, you've got to hold your green tube up, otherwise the water will run straight out the bottom. You can just tap it to make sure the sand's all the way down the bottom. So we've just tested. It's best to do this test actually even before you get to the field. Test it doesn't leak, get the sand in, put water in, get the float up. It's going to take at least 5 minutes once you've put the dry sand in to get the water to move all the way down and get your float to pop. Then you can throw your water out, and then your wetting front detector is protected. If you leave it on the ground and you get dirt in it, at least it's above the filter. So the positioning of the wetting front detector is very important. If you're drip irrigating, you must be directly underneath the drip emitter. If you're flood irrigating, you want to be right on the edge of the bed, because the wetting front detector must sit underneath the infiltrating water, otherwise it won't work. In this case, we're going to put it under a dripper. So here's my 20 centimeter auger. If you haven't got an auger, you've got to use a spade. As we auger, we put the topsoil to one side. So I've used a wide auger for the wide part of the funnel. I'm going to use a narrow auger now for the neck of the funnel. I've augered 2 holes, a wider one to accommodate the funnel, a narrower one for the stem. I only want this one in about 25 centimeters down. That actually marker there is 30. I'm just going to push it down the hole like that. And then I can fill the funnel with the soil that I've excavated from my hole. I just fill the whole funnel, make sure it's nice and upright, and press it down, pushing the soil around the funnel and under the funnel so that the wetting front detector is well secured all around, and so that it's very snugly fitted into the hole, and then all the soil can go back. A good thing to do can be now to put a bucket of water on here, let it all sink in, and then your float will come up, and then you can completely smooth this, make sure that you've got a completely level surface over the top of your wetting front detector. So I'm going to do that now. So this is our green tube that comes up from the bottom of the wetting front detector. This is a stake that you can use to keep your green tube clean. Now I'm going to just make a point on there so that I don't stretch my tube, and you put the tube over it, stops the bugs and the soil getting back in. Now our float has come up, as you can see. It means there's a water sample there. I pull my green tube off and I can extract a water sample there. And this water sample, if we were growing a crop, we could use it for measuring salt and nitrate.